Call law. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the men that gave life for this truth. Today in Yahweh Shai shall rise first. And double honors to the elders of Great Millstone that taught us the truth. Honors you brothers out there, teach to the house of David, the 144,000 elect. Men, women, and children that consist of the elect. Well, basically, we're just going to go right into it, the Spirit of the Lord. Basically, you can see here is the herb, right? The website is called herb.com. Eating raw weed, you know. It's a controversial subject because a lot of our people like to smoke marijuana. But when you smoke marijuana, it actually fucks you up. But the Lord made the herbs to eat, you know. Herbs are to eat, not to smoke. That's why when you smoke it, you be like, you be coughing. That's your body telling you what the fuck you're doing. And then it interrupts your endocannabinoid system, which is learning, your memory, and your mood. It disrupts all that, man, because the Most High makes everything in a certain way. It's supposed to run smoothly. Just like the herbs are from the earth, you're supposed to consume it. A lot of our people like to smoke it. That's wicked. That's wicked. Actually, when you smoke it, it decreases your cortisol levels, which is basically what cortisol is basically what it was used to fight stress. That's why when you don't smoke, right, you start getting stressed the fuck out. You can't function without smoking, because afterwards it actually decreases the cortisol. But when you consume it, it actually increases the cortisol levels. It releases dopamine in your body, reverses autism, schizophrenia. Don't you know smoking increases schizophrenia and autism? You see? The Most High knows what he's doing when he created the herbs, man. Because when you eat, it goes to your digestive system, right? And then goes into your bloodstream. When you smoke, it bypasses that. This is system. Your body is made a certain way. The Lord designed your body a certain way, man. To consume in your mouth, that's the entrance, right? Then it goes into the factory. It goes down the line like a warehouse, right? When you receive something, what happens? When the trucks come in, what happens? Because I worked in a warehouse. The trucks come in, right? They receive the packages in the hole, which is your mouth. And then it goes down the line, which is your throat. And then they start breaking it down. And then they start breaking down the package, whatever's in the package, and goes to whatever line it got to go to. And whatever's extra, or whatever's going to go in the garbage, whatever's bad, gets thrown on the side to get thrown in the garbage. Same thing with your body, man. Your body, the Lord made your body to enter into your mouth, go down the line, which is your throat, into the digestive system, the factory, and then it breaks it down. And whatever your body don't needs, guess what? They throw in the garbage, which is when you take a shit. Just keeping it real, man. Most High made the herbs to eat. You know, cannabis has a lot of health benefits, man. It's known to cure cancer, AIDS. All right, like I said, it's good for if you got back problems, because it releases dopamine. It's a natural dopamine, man. But these devils will give you the drugs and everything on the left-hand side and jack you the fuck up. You know, basically we have over here is Rice Krispies and cannabis oil. All right, because you can consume it, you can eat it. Okay, you can actually eat it. It has a lot of health benefits, man. We'll bring this article out real quick. Then bring a couple of scriptures. You got a lot of people like to smoke. Your body tells you it's bad. You be coughing. That's your body telling you what the fuck you doing, nigga. You're not supposed to smoke. But here it is. You want to disrupt the system that the Most High created. Like, yeah, like that. That's the spirit. We're talking about that too. That's why Most High gonna roll you up and smoke you with the nuclear missiles, man. Marijuana is a superfood. This incredible, unique plant contains over 400 chemical compounds. The number of vitamins, essential oils, and acids found in cannabis has led experts like Dr. William Courtney to call weed a dietary essential. Marijuana is a particularly special plant in the world of nutrition because the herb contains extremely high concentration of cannabinoid acids. Turns out these acids are incredibly important for basic cell function. Two of the primary cannabinoid acids that have been studied thus far are THCA and CBDA. When you heat these acids via smoking, vaping, and cooking cannabis, you break them down into slightly different chemicals. Specifically, you degrade them into psychoactive THC, and cannabinoid CBD. The process of converting these cannabinoid acids into their active form is known as decarboxylation and decarbing, or decarbing. Salakia. Active THC and CBD have their share of benefits, but the major downside to decarbing is that your body can only handle small amounts of those now activated cannabinoids. Explained best by Dr. Courtney. Of course, everything is done with balance, man. Too much of anything, too much of water is bad for you, man. We have a series of cannabis strains called ACDC. AC stands for alternative cannabinoid, which is the CBD acid molecule, which has come into focus lately as being very important as an anti-inflammatory, which a lot of our people, they're too acidic, man. Eat acidic foods. You're supposed to eat, I believe, 80% alkaline, 20% acidic foods. The DC stands for dietary cannabis. If you do heat it, when your dose is around 10 milligrams, and if you don't heat it, if it's raw, then your dose is around 1 to 2,000 milligrams. When you eat raw cannabis, your body is able to process extremely large amounts of THCA and CBDA without issue. Your body then converts these acids into the nutrition it needs via your own metabolism. Consuming these cannabinoid acids is important because they help your cells communicate with each other via the endocannabinoid system, what I was telling you about earlier. You understand? Consuming more cannabinoid acids may be the key to the prevention of chronic disease. Eating it caused by endocannabinoid deficiencies. Endocannabinoid deficiencies are thought to play a major role in the development of medical conditions like migraine, irritable bowel syndrome, glaucoma, fibromyalgia, and potentially many more. Of course, many more. Courtney suggests that high doses of raw CBDA and THCA are much more effective than their broken down counterpart when it comes to their anti-inflammatory properties, which a lot anti-diabetic properties, and our people are jacked up with the diabetes and inflammations, man. Anti-ischemic properties. Ischemia occurs when your blood vessels constrict, preventing oxygen from flowing to certain parts of your body. That's what the diseases for. That's what the diseases start at, man. You know, your body's being suffocated, not oxygen going through your system. That's why it's good to exercise, man. You know, to open up them blood vessels. You know, that's why we gotta get out of here. People are so sick and dying, man. This devil's killing our people, literally, man. As with all living things, nutrients power our basic body function. For example, when your body cannot produce the depression-fighting neurotransmitter serotonin without the key B vitamin, like other leafy greens, cannabis contains a wealth of nutrients and proteins when eaten as a raw herb or vegetable. You're supposed to eat a raw herb or vegetable, man. Terpenes are essential oils found in cannabis and other plants. They give marijuana their unique scent and flavor. These compounds have many medical nutritional benefits on their own, but when they're partnered with cannabinoids, their health benefits increase. Some of the most common terpenes in cannabis include linalool. This terpene gives cannabis a floral lavender-like aroma. It's known to have anti-inflammatory, analgesic, and anticonvulsant properties. Pinene. As its name suggests, this essential oil has a strong pine-like scent. Pinene is neuroprotective and helps strengthen the function of the nervous system. Limonene. Another aptly named terpene. Limonene is found in strains with a citrus aroma. Limonene can help prevent gastrointestinal issues, boost metabolism, and lower cholesterol. See, a lot of people got high cholesterol because of their dietary too. There's dietary laws, man. Eating pork, shrimp, crab, lobsters, that hides your cholesterol, man. Gastro issues, too much acid food boosts metabolism. When your metabolism is high, it burns fat, unnecessary fat, man. Because you got good fat and you got bad fat. You know? Just like you got good bacteria and bad bacteria. See, that's how the Most High made the body, man. When you go raw, the quality and the sheer number of terpenes that you're consuming increases dramatically. This is good news if you're in need of a serious health overhaul. Omega-3 and 6 fatty acids. There is a reason hemp-based foods become so popular these days. Marijuana leaves and hemp seeds are not only high in protein but contain the perfect ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 essential fatty acids. And it's crazy because they got something called spirulina. It's a plant herb in South America that the Incas used to take. It has more protein than meat. You look it up. It's incredibly important because we cannot produce these fatty acids on our own. We need to get them from dietary sources. Essential fatty acids are key to brain health. The human brain is nearly 60% fat, and we need a constant intake of the right kinds of fat to protect against neurodegenerative diseases. EFAs are also key to maintaining balance in the endocannabinoid system. Essential amino acids. Cannabis also contains all the essential amino acids, like the essential fatty acids. Our bodies cannot produce essential amino acids on their own. We need to get these acids from our diet. Amino acids are necessary for cell function. They help cells maintain their structure, repair damaged tissue, and help them transport nutrients. You can find these amino acids in fan leaves, but hemp seed contains the highest concentration. You see, and that goes back to the scripture. Let me bring the scripture out. And the Most High knows, Most High is bad, man, the way he created. That's why the earth got to be cleansed, man, because these devils are spraying pesticides on everything, you know. These devils are spraying the chemtrails that's falling on the foods and the animals, on the grass that they eat. But they don't eat their cows and shit. They got them protected from that. They got them in certain coverings and in chambers, man, where the animals that chemtrails don't hit the grass where they eat at. When a Rothschild want a cheeseburger, they freshly kill the cow and everything. They don't drink a high corn fructose syrup and all this shit. Psalms 104:14. He causeth the grass to grow from the cattle, and the herb for the service of man, that he may bring forth food out of the earth. Is food, man. And wine that maketh glad the heart, man, and oil to make his face to shine, and bread which strengthen man's heart. So the Most High made the herbs for your health, man. And it does you good when you eat it and consume it. Back in 2003, the U.S. federal government patented CBD after discovering the cannabinoid's incredible antioxidant and neuroprotective properties. Antioxidants are key to preventing cell damage, which can lead to poor health and serious illness. In their pre-patent research, they found that the CBD was more powerful antioxidant than vitamin C and E. You hear that? More powerful than C and E. Because you are consuming extremely large of CBDs when you eat raw cannabis. When you eat raw cannabis, you also drastically increase the quantity of antioxidants you take in per serving. Number one way Dr. Corny suggests consuming raw weed is juicing or blending uncured flower or fan leaves. Of course, you can also toss some leaves in with other veggies for a nutrient-packed salad. That's beautiful. That's great. Marijuana leaves also make for delicious substitutes for herbs like parsley or cilantro. Cilantro is very good for you. Cilantro, celery, greens. Period. You know. Here are a few simple and tasty recipes. And actually, cilantro is good if you want to lose weight. You know, it sucks all that unnecessary water out of your body, man. That's why a lot of men right now, they're all feminine. They have too much estrogen. Estrogen has more water. That's why women have more water in their bodies, man. Because they have tits and ass. Here are a few simple and tasty recipes to get you started, to keep things raw. Throw in some fan leaves or some fresh flour instead of activated tinctures or concentrates. If you want to kick up the protein quality, add some shelled hemp seeds. Cannabis watermelon juice. I gotta try that. Green and oh so groovy smoothie. Date smoothies. Blueberry cannabis smoothie. More research needs to be done to show just how raw cannabis is metabolized in our body. But experts like Dr. Corny have shown to you that you could do more with the herb than just smoking. You're not supposed to smoke. That's against the scripture. That's define your body, man. That actually gives you health problems. Like we say, it lowers your cortisols. It disrupts the endocannabinoid system. It causes schizophrenia. It causes depression because it decreases the cortisols. See, but when you consume it, it does the total opposite because you're not supposed to smoke it, man. Incorporating more raw weed into your diet allows you to consume over 60 times as many cannabinoids in one sitting than when you puff on a bowl or eat an activated edible. Let me read it again. Incorporating more raw weed into your diet allows you to consume over 60 times as many cannabinoids in one sitting than when you puff on a bowl or eat an activated edible. Do you eat cannabis raw? If not, are you willing to try? We love to hear your thoughts. Boom, 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 boom. Listen to something else, whatever. But basically, yeah, man. There's health benefits, you know. There's health benefits, man. You're supposed to eat cannabis. You're supposed to eat it, man. You're not supposed to smoke it. You're supposed to eat it. Eat raw weed. That's why this devil wants to make people sick. That's why, like we said before, man, AIDS can be cured. It's called colloidal silver and food grade peroxide. Matter of fact, there's a company that's Garden Eden that they sell it. And guess what? If you try to buy it, they put you on a list. They want your social security number. Remember, I bought that years ago because I was mixing that with colloidal silver. And boy, when I was drinking that shit, I felt like Dragon Ball Z, man. I could bounce off walls. It was ridiculous, man. You know? That's why they banned oxygen therapy, which cures cancer and AIDS and all types of different diseases. But it's legal in Europe. That's why they have high corn fructose syrup here in America, but it's banned in different parts of the country. That's why GMO Monsanto is banned in different parts of the country. In Hungary, as a matter of fact, farmers actually burn up the GMO Monsanto fields, man, because they try to bring that shit over there. Oh shit, even Putin said it. Putin was like, yo, you bring that shit over here, you bring that GMO Monsanto shit over here, that's gonna be a third world war. That's why all these countries are gonna shoot nuclear missiles upon this goddamn place, man. So when you're smoking, you're not supposed to be smoking marijuana. When you're smoking herb, you're actually destroying your body, man. But when you consume it and eat it, it actually has a lot of health benefits. You're supposed to eat it, like you eat a salad. We ate a salad earlier. You're supposed to eat and consume it, right? So I just wanted to bring that out. But this was made with cannabis oil, Rice Krispies, cannabis oils. You know. And it helps me because I have a lot of stomach problems, like gastro problems at times. We have like stomach pains and shit. So that actually helps my stomach, you know, at times. You know? Of course, fasting, you know. You're supposed to eat it on a raw, on an empty stomach. But there's a lot of, like, basically, there's a lot of benefits. Like I said, Esau defiled the world, man. Everything's all defiled being under Esau. That's why Yahweh gonna destroy this devil, man. Here it is. They try to make marijuana into something bad. But first of all, that's why Esau's always saying smoke it, smoke it. Because you know you disrupt your system doing that. Like I said before, when you work in a factory in a warehouse, right? The shipment comes in. The Lord made the body a certain way. He designed the body a certain way. That when you I worked at a warehouse, and the warehouse the company will bring in food. They're gonna drop display off. It'll go in the mouth, right, of the warehouse, and then it'll enter down the line, which is your throat. It goes in your mouth, goes in your throat, and then you break down the assembly line. They open up the package, see what's in there, see what they're gonna use, and whatever they're not gonna use is whatever's garbage in there, they're gonna throw out and put on the side. And that's how the Most High made it. When you eat, it goes down your system, goes down into your mouth, goes down into your line, right, which is your throat, goes down and starts breaking down to your digestive system, goes to the different lines, and then your body starts breaking down what it needs for the energy, and whatever shit it throws it in the back, and then you shit it out from the back. You see? So when you smoke, you bypass all of that shit. You know? That's why there be so many health problems afterwards smoking. You can see it too. It's so demonic, man. Look, you smoke, it's demonic. You be having them red eyes. I'm hungry, man. With all demonic ass, these red eyes and shit. Fucking shit. The whole house is all fucked up. Smell like some goddamn burnt ass. I used to always hate that shit though. Even when I was in the world, like when I did that when I was in the world, you know what I mean? I never liked it, man. I'm like, fuck, I just did it because my cousin did it or whatever. I just never liked the feeling afterwards. But when you actually eat it, like I said, it's cannabis oils. Alright? Cannabis oils. When you actually eat it, man, it's a lot of health benefits, man. A lot of health benefits. So I just want to bring that out for edification because I was talking about it earlier. And a brother wrote a comment spiritual about he was looking into herbs. So, Lord willing, this helps you out, you know what I'm saying? This helps brothers and sisters out there, you know what I mean, that have that demon of smoking, because that's a heavy demon. You got motherfuckers out there that can't put that blunt down. You better put that blunt down. Because Yahweh, if you don't repent, is going to roll you up and smoke you. The nuclear missiles, man. And thermonuclear missiles that's coming over here to destroy America. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all got edified. You know, all praise to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Shalom to the elect, to the house of David, the men, women, and children, that's the elect. Shalom.